20 seconds.
Hope everyone's doing great today. Stand by for the live broadcast. Hello, 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 or ho, 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 or something like that. Welcome back to Buzz TV, Cyber Monday edition. We were just incredibly blessed, incredibly thankful for everybody during the Black Friday sale. I think Ray told me it was the biggest Black Friday sale in the, 10-year history of Mountain Sweet Honey?
The largest Black Friday sale we have ever had in the history of Mountain Sweet Honey. So
we're thankful to you, you guys that watched the show, that read the emails, that purchased the products. And just thank you for giving us your time today. I know it's a busy day. Some of you are supposed to be working right now, and you're in the office looking for Cyber Monday deals. We get that.
I think we're in the picture on the laptops at work right now.
Probably so. And we want to let you guys know that today is going to be some of the best savings that you're going to have the opportunity to take advantage of all year. We're going to be here for a couple of hours. I know that not everybody can sit there and wants to watch us for a few hours, but we do think we can save you some money today and welcome in to Buzz TV. Now, as you can tell by the comments that are just showing up everywhere, that everybody wants freebies. We'll tell you a little bit about that as the broadcast goes on. But Ray, I know there's this gorgeous hive. Let me see if I can pull that up here real quick. So that people can see that particular shot there. That gorgeous hive over the right shoulder there. Tell us how somebody can get that today.
Let me get out of the way here. There we go. All right, 11 o'clock this morning, we're going to have our silent auction on Facebook right now. The current winning bid is Jamila Miladinovic.
All right, 3 times real fast.
Yeah, I'm already tongue-tied, Brian. I'm sorry, Jamila, if I've absolutely murdered your name, but $750 is the top bid right now. And this is a 3-sided painted hive, both on the front and on the right and on the left. And Shasta, our very own in our customer call center, she painted this. It's a beautiful artwork that she did there. And it also comes with 3 pounds of bees. So you get the frames, the foundation, a solid bottom board, an entrance reducer, and all of this for whatever the winning bid goes for. Now, what we're giving these proceeds to, 100% of everything that's given will go to Face Powerhouse for Kids. And if you're not aware of that from our Friday broadcast, here's what they're about. They are about helping kids that are in abused homes. So if a kid is abused, they bring them in, help offer them counseling, and also help them through the testimonial side within the court system. We know this, our customers have big hearts, and let's get out our checkbooks now and let's get the bidding really started. Anything that's given today, I will match it personally as a gift to Faith's Powerhouse. And again, this will never be duplicated. What Shasta did was a one of a kind. And right now, the current bid is $750. We'll keep you posted as we go through the show today.
I think Shasta could really get involved, sort of start a cottage business painting people's hives.
I mean,
is that a service we could offer at Mountain Sweet Honey, custom hive decoration? Or
it takes time, Brian. It takes time on doing this right. And we've got one that Aubrey, our famous Aubrey, will be going up on the auction block in the coming weeks too. So stay tuned for that one there too. Hey, Brian, I'm seeing folks popping in. Let's look at it. Houston, a bunch of folks down in Houston. We appreciate you tuning in. We're looking at Belleville, Illinois, tuning in. And Brian, there is people from Buffalo. I think they are
They're
still
finally dug out from that
shoveling snow up there.
crazy weather up there, that lake effect snow in Buffalo.
And I want to say thank you, Roger K from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He's already put in an order already during the broadcast here. He picked up some formic bromide treatments and a bottle of pollen and some super DMF microbial supplements. So we appreciate that Roger from there. All right, Brian, tell us about these bee packages.
Yeah, man, everybody's just super excited about what we have going on here today. Let's get that up on the screen. How would you like to win an Italian bee package? Now, those of you that have watched previous live streams, you know the routine. It's very simple. Go to our YouTube channel for Mountain Sweet Honey. Once you're there, there's two things that you need to do. First, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you've never subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Yep. If you're already subscribed, you're in good shape. But then the second component to being eligible to win is in the comments, in the chat section. If you go to the chat, you'll see just everybody checking in with that phrase, freebies. You know, we like giving away freebies. They're the Italian variety. Not one, not two, but 3 packages to be given away during today's Cyber Monday edition of Buzz TV. Can't win, though, if you don't take time to enter. Now, Ray, my favorite way to watch YouTube is on the big screen. I know a lot of folks have us right now on their phone. Maybe some are, in the office and have us there. But if you're at home, I really like to pull YouTube up on the big screen. But sometimes to interact with the chat, you need to hit an up button on your device, on your controller to access it. Or what I sometimes do is I like watching the big screen.
You're bigger than life.
Bigger than life. But then pull out my phone, and on my phone also access the video so that I can get into the chat and put freebies. So there's what we're asking you to do.
And
fairly
Aubrey's
simple.
Responding, and you are both responding to any kind of messages.
And it's a good reminder too, if you have a question, because one of the reasons that we do this is not just to sell product, but to demonstrate how the product works.
Yes.
We had several comments that came in from the Black Friday edition of, I didn't realize I needed a particular product until you demonstrated for me what the value is. So this isn't just QVC where we're selling, the marquee ring to ring for $30. That we're trying to also give you the information, the education behind the products, whether you're that new beekeeper that's just learning or somebody that's growing in your hobby, in your craft. That's why we encourage you to spend some time with us. By the way, you don't have to be watching to win. So if you have limited time today, go ahead and subscribe, get the freebies in the comments, and we'll be reaching out to you.
But thank you for joining us for this segment.
So that's what we are asking you to do. Go to YouTube, subscribe to the Mountain Sweet Honey channel there, and get ready to win. It's going to be a fun day.
Well, we want to welcome Canyon Lake, Texas. They just tuned in. And New York City, bunch of folks. Brian, I don't know if you knew this or not, but that's the #1 congregant of beekeepers in the world.
You wouldn't think that, being there in Gotham and all of that comes with that beekeeping. But it's on the rooftops or balconies?
About 5,000 beekeepers in New York City. And we ship a lot of those bees into New York City. Let's look at Charlotte, North Carolina, tuned in. And Chicago, a bunch of folks up there at the Windy City. So, hey, with no more to say here.
Well, I did want to make a reference to Scott's comment. He says catching a buzz on Buzz TV. So we're not liable for whatever's happening at Scott's house. Just
no
a disclaimer.
No driving. Right. All right.
Thanks for watching, Scott.
All right. Well, JJ, why don't we get the smoker fuel here? There we go. All right, folks. What we have here is 1 pound, or is it 2 pounds? It's 1 pound.
1 pound of what?
1 pound of cotton fibers.
All right.
And what this is used for, folks, is for smoker fuel. Let me open this on up here. We buy this by the 500-pound bale. And if you put this into your hive smoker, it will build a very cool smoke that you'll be able to smoke your bees with. Now, before we start that, Brian, let's go ahead and throw up that slide 3. And let's talk about what the deal is on this. Is we have cotton smoker fuel website price that is normally a great buy at $13.99. Right now it is Cyber Monday $8.99, and use coupon code CM1, Cyber Monday 1, and this is $5 off. Excellent I'm tongue tied here. Stocking stuffer. All right.
Literally, it could be a stocking stuffer. If you
Yes,
needed
it
to stuff
could.
stockings, this would be great material.
All right. So when we're looking at this, there is 1 pound bag, and this burns very, very cleanly. Very little residue when you have run out of your fuel on that there. Now, the reason why you want cool smoke is it won't burn the bees' wings. If you use like cardboard, pine needles, wood pellets, there's a good chance that flames will come out of your smoker when you're smoking your hive. So this is what I highly recommend for everyone to use. That way, you're not going to damage your bees. Now, occasionally there will be some debris that is into this cotton, but there's no husk. Now, the husk can ignite and can shoot out sparks into the hive itself, but there's no husk in here. There's a little bit of seed that is in there. Otherwise, it's just really pure cotton straight out of the cotton gin on that there. All right. Let's go back to the slide 3 there, Brian. All right. So again, our smoker fuel website price $13.99, Cyber Monday price $8.99. This is 36% off, folks, and use the coupon code CM1. Now we also have a QR code up in the top right.
A quick response code for those that don't know what a QR code means. Quick
Yes.
response, and what happens when they pull their phone out and
All right.
point it at the QR code?
You use your smartphone and put it on the picture setting.
So my mother's Cricket phone might not do, or Jitterbug, whatever
That's
that
right.
thing is
Yeah,
called. That
Jitterbug.
Jitterbug may not get the job done.
That's correct. So what you'll do next is just let it light up. It will put our website on there, and at that point, click on it, and it will take you there so you can place your order. Now, if Mama has a Cricket phone, you can call us at 706-886-1322, and one of our wonderful customer service folks will be able to help you with your order.
And we've got that phone number there in the Chiron crawler at the bottom of the screen, so you can see that. Of course, use that QR code. Now, one of the questions that evolved out of our Friday broadcast, Ray, was whether people should be stockpiling items in a cart and checking out at once, or checking out individually with each product that pops up that they like. Walk us through that best workflow today.
Okay. So what you'll want to do is, just if you want to, you can just go ahead and purchase these individually as you go through the show here. Our show is going to be going through noon Eastern Standard Time, and then you can accumulate it also. It will take up to 10 different products and 10 different coupon codes to that order. And at that point, you're ready to check out. So if you do it one by one with the $125 free shipping, we'll just do the refund on Tuesday when we've calculated up what is due back to you all on that there.
And your team will take care of that on the back end, as opposed to being someone else's responsibility to say, hey, wait a minute, I purchased $137 worth of products. That's good to know. So I'm going to throw that back up on the screen here real quick for you guys. And we hope that you will take advantage of this. We're going to take a short break and be right back. The Cyber Monday broadcast of Buzz TV rolling right along here today. Brian Race, Ray Sivitz, and you guys, thanks again for joining us. And Ray, tell us about this next product that we have.
Yes, let's go ahead and throw the slide up on that, Brian. Going to be number 4. There we go. All right, folks, this one is our 100% cotton jacket. Website price is anywhere from $84 to $99, and it's depending on your size equals the price. Our Cyber Monday price is $15 off. Use coupon code CM2. This is 18% off. If you look on the top right-hand corner of the slide there, you'll see that there's a QR code. Simply take a picture or hold your camera up and it will light up and send you directly to our website. All right, so let's take a look at this jacket here. First of all, this is all metal zippers. We got metal zippers here. There's no nylon or plastic zippers on this jacket at all. All right, now the next thing that you're going to see is there's 4 pockets, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that will allow you to put anything from pens to hive tools to queen cages. You can put it all right there on each of those pockets. Now, on the top here, there is a loop that you can actually hang this on a hanger and be able to hang the sun up to dry out or just to get it out of the way. Now, this conveniently closes down and collapses so that you can put this away at the end of the season if you so chose. There is also a headband that is on the inside, and that will also help you with any sweat that you might have there. Now, if you're a heavy sweater like I am, you might want to put a bandana around your head and put this on. But full screen, 360 degrees around is the screen on this particular veil. All right, so this is 100% cotton. There is also very convenient pockets on each of the sleeves. And this is good for a hive tool or for a pen. And again, it's on the same side of the other sleeve itself too. All right, one of the other things that this jacket does have is elastic, not only on the sleeves, but also on the bottom of the jacket itself. So that is what you'll have for that. And also a cell phone would be an excellent thing for you to put into your
so it is large
pocket.
enough
Yes.
for the newest iPhone?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right, so one last thing I want to bring to everybody's attention is these thumb holds that are in each of the sleeves. This is where you put your thumb in so that when you go to put your glove on, this won't travel up your arm. It will stay right into place. And there's nothing worse than trying to hold this down while you're trying to put your glove on. So very good piece of material there for the right place at the right time. Now, we also have inside here is a collar. And that collar here allows you to put it in an up position so that, Brian, go ahead and throw it on camera 1. It will throw up the collar around the back. So if this veil comes up next to your collar, you won't get stung. And it's very wonderful to have that collar that's available to protect the back of your neck. Now, we have sizes, a lot of different sizes on this. For someone in elementary school, we would suggest a 2X small, and that's the smallest that we offer. Now, this goes all the way up to a 7XL. So
we call that the shack size, I believe, on Friday.
It is one big jacket.
You're 7 feet tall and you play professional basketball, we got you covered.
Now, sizing wise, you'll want to go to whatever you wear for a winter jacket and then add one size above that. This is one piece that you do not want to go on the skinny, and because the skinny will get you stung on that there. Now, washing instructions: you can wash the jacket separately from the veil, and that's machine washable. I always ask everybody to hand wash the veil, just because of the intricacies of the veil itself. Now, let's talk one more time about our deal here. It is a cotton jacket, normally $84 to $99, depending on size. Today, we're giving a $15 discount. And Brian, these were already a bargain at the previous price, but this is Cyber Monday, and we're doing a $15 down on it. That's a savings of 18%. Use coupon code CM2. And of course, don't forget, if you have a QR code, we do have a QR code up on the top right, and simply click on that, and that will take you to the website to place that order. And if all else fails, you can contact us at our customer service center at 706-886-1322. All right, Brian, let's go ahead and go for a break here, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
And we certainly want to say thank you to everybody participating today over there on the chat, on the YouTube channel. Quick reminder, that's where you need to go to get registered for these freebies. Dennis in Connecticut, he's checking in today. Ernest, there in Dawson County, we appreciate you. Hey, Oklahoma needs freebies. Yes. A lot of folks say we need freebies. Joni watching us down in Chattville. Audrey there in Western New York continues to go on and on. Good morning from New London, Ohio. Can't wait to see all your great buys today. And we're going to get you to some more of those here in just a few moments. But you guys are great. What are you seeing, Ray, as far as people going online at mountainsweethoney.com, and what products are people purchasing today?
Well, first of all, Brian, I want to just thank everybody, because our website is just seeing a lot of folks watching us right now. And we've got just north of Detroit, a place called Washington, Michigan. They're tuned in. Cincinnati, Ohio, and Blue Ash, Ohio, as well as Belleville, just outside of St. Louis, Illinois. So anyhow, a lot of activity and a lot of people watching us here on Cyber Monday.
And Cindy says freebies and good advice. So if you do have a question again today, just start your question, your comment there in the chat with a Q. If you put a Q, then a dash or a plus, and then ask your question, that will help us to zero in on it today. And we encourage you to do that. So we're glad you're here for the deals and for the advice.
All right, so Brian, let's jump to camera 2, and we've got our smoker. We offered this on Friday. A lot of people took us up on this, and so we want to bring it back on for Cyber Monday. This is a standard smoker, has a leather baffle to it. Website price that's normally a great price is $32. But Brian, today, Cyber Monday, $17.99, my friend.
This was a huge seller on Friday, so everybody seemed to like the fact that you could save some serious money on the Hive smoker.
And folks, use coupon code CM3, and that's Cyber Monday 3, CM3. This is a 43% discount. Use the upper right QR code with your smart camera, and that will take you directly to our website to place an order on this smoker here. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the smoker. As I just stated, this is a leather baffle. This is a hand guard. Uh, Believe it or not, there are some people that do sell these without a hand guard. And guess what, Brian? You're going to burn your hand, even if you have a glove on.
And we are not responsible if
That's
you
correct.
operate the machinery incorrectly.
All right. Then there's this hook that's here, and that allows you to either hook it on your hive stand or even onto your belt. You could do that, but would not particularly want you to hang that on the belt because the smoke's going to be coming out of here, and you're going to feel a little warm on that side, Brian. Okay. Okay. So right here on the front is where the air comes through, and it will puff up into the smoker itself. Now, one of the important things that you'll want to do is get the table out. This table, you'll just press these three legs out, and it will set level like that on the bottom of the smoker. All right, so now the air will come through up underneath the table and get those cotton fibers that we were talking about earlier, Brian, and keep those embers going on the inside.
Got a question here that says, is it better to smoke the hive or just smoke the beekeeper suit?
Okay, the smoke is a calming mechanism that is used to quiet the bees down. So absolutely, you'd want to smoke the bees directly. Now, smoking your suit is basically going to help calm the bees that would land on your suit on that there. I have not seen any kind of studies on that on smoking your suit, but who knows? You might be onto something there.
Didn't you once tell me that those who have been lifelong smokers, which we're not
Yes.
advocating, my grandfather was the 2-pack a day, the Camel unfiltered cigarettes, God rest his soul.
Mhm.
But somebody who is a smoker, do the bees, are they attracted to
Okay,
that or repelled by it?
So you could even do this. You could get liquid smoke that they sell in the grocery store, and you could actually put it all over your hand. And that again is a calming mechanism. Well, the same with somebody that smokes is they're going to have that smoke permeating around them, and at that point, it will get into your pores, and being into your pores will be picked up by the bees themselves there. And I again, we're seeing some large spikes on viewership. Welcome to Buzz TV. All right, so any other questions, Brian, that you got on this product?
I don't know that this is a question as much as a comment. This says, my 11-year-old son is trying to win a package of freebies from you all for his bee business called Sweet Home Honey.
Sweet Home Honey.
He's in school currently, but I told him that I had to watch this for him. So thank you for doing that. And I'll throw that comment up on the screen there
And
real
what
quick.
was his name, Brian?
I don't know that his name was mentioned.
Okay, this will be on a rebroadcast on Mountain Sweet Honey, Facebook, and on YouTube. So at the end of the show, Dad, just let your son take a look at this video. Alrighty?
Very cool.
All right. We're gonna go back to again just talking about the smoker here, Brian. Let's go to camera 2. All right. So when you use a smoker, there is going to be buildup that happens on the inside here. And what happens is if you use pine needles, sap begins to form. So when you go to try to open this and it cools down, you're going to be pulling and tugging on it. And about the only way that you can get one of these open once the sap has hardened on there is to get a blowtorch and go around it and warm it up. So you do want to clean on the inside of this. I would say at least once a month, just to make sure that it's all cleaned out. And you can do it when it's warm and just use your hive tool here, going around the inside there. So that's the tip of the day that I'll give you on the smoker here. Folks, we've got a great price on this, normally $32. Cyber Monday special, $17.99, savings of 43%. Use the QR code up on the top right there, Brian. Let's throw that slide back on up. There we go. And use coupon code CM3, Cyber Monday 3, and you're in business. Now, if you have the Cricket phone, Brian, call
the Jitterbug, yes,
or Jitterbug. That's right, the Jitterbug, 706-886-1322, and one of our wonderful folks in our call center will help you out on that. Brian, let's go to a 30-second break here, and we'll be back with Hive Alive. We're back.
We are. Everybody's wanting to know, when are we giving away the freebies that we've been advertising? A few more minutes.
Yep.
A few more minutes. Just be patient. Get signed up there at YouTube by subscribing to the channel, putting freebies in the comments. I would say probably within the next 20 minutes, we'll give away our first package of Italian honeybees. We do hope that is you. If you're on the Mountain Sweet Honey, and that's our sponsor, we're very appreciative to Mountain Sweet Honey in Toccoa, Georgia, mountainsweethoney.com. If you're on the email list, go to your phone here in the next couple of minutes. We just sent out a list of all of these great specials, including the codes that you're going to need. I know it's hard maybe to watch a full 2 or 3 hour live stream and keep track of the codes, so we've made that simple for you. If you have not subscribed to the list, again, go to mountainsweethoney.com. A pop-up will be there in just a few moments, and you can then enter in your email address to start receiving emails. And emails mean specials, and specials mean savings, and savings means keeping your spouse happy.
There you go. Hey, Brian, Casper, Wyoming, we want to give a shout out to you folks. We also have folks in Houston piling in, Cleburne, Texas, and Brownsboro, Texas. And then back in your home state here, Brian, we got a lot of folks in Alabama. Let me just
roll tide.
Let's see here. Birmingham and also Alabaster.
I know where that is.
Alabama.
Sure.
Where's that close to?
It's between Huntsville and Birmingham. Best I remember. I left the state 40 years ago.
We'll just let that go. All right.
I'm probably wrong on that, but
kind of.
yeah.
All right, Blue Ridge, Georgia. Welcome aboard, and it's glad to have you here. And folks continue to add on in Charlotte, so we're really thankful for that. All right, we also got our latest story here. Let's just go ahead and see what was ordered. All right, looks like.
While you're looking at that, a question about the freebies. Yes, they are Italian. So,
yes, they are.
The easiest ones for their temperament, and I think you'll be very happy with the Italian honeybees.
All right, we got Alex K from Middletown, Maryland. He bought 2 packages of carniolan bees. So he's looking at an April 6th ship date. So thank you, Alex, for your business here. Okay, so let's go on ahead and step forward with Hive Alive here. This was also a very popular product that we had on Friday's broadcast. And what this is, folks, is it's 10 pounds of pollen patties. Each pollen patty weighs approximately 1 pound. Now, normal website price, which is a great price, is $48.95. Today we're taking $10 off or 20%, $38.95. Use coupon code CM4, Cyber Monday 4. And of course, the QR code up in the right hand side gets you straight to our website where you can place an order on that.
And Ray, how long will these last? If somebody has X number of hives, how many Hive Alive packages should they order?
All right, one pollen patty will typically last for about 2 to 3 weeks, and so you can do the math on what that is for how many hives that a beekeeper would have.
Very good.
All right, well, let's talk a little bit about this product. This product, it has a lot of great protein for your bees. This can be a little sticky because it is sugar. And what you would do is just lay this on the top of your brood, wherever the brood is in your hive. You know, during the spring, Brian, the bees move down. During the wintertime, they move up. So this would go right on the top. And you don't have to worry about taking the wax paper off. They will eat through it here on the sides and eventually eat through the wax paper itself. Now, this again comes as 10 separate pollen patties equaling 10 pounds. Now, the protein factor on these patties is 15.5%. The pollen is sourced here in the United States, and it has a complete range of essential amino acids, trace minerals, and vitamins. It's an excellent supplement for fall feeding right on through to spring feeding. Now, spring will actually help your queen start producing brood a lot more quicker because of the pollen content within these patties. Brian, any questions?
Not about the pollen patty, but someone wanted to know if you had any tips for an 11-year-old boy starting his honeybee business. He wants to go down the educational part of bees and why they are so important in the world. And he also wants to donate his honey to local food pantries.
We need more of those youth coming into beekeeping, Brian. I'm really impressed by this young man. We do have later in the program here a 1-year boot camp training video that will help him. I always suggest starting with 2 hives in case you do something wrong. In 1 hive, you can always save the day and the season by taking bees from the other hive on that. All right, let's go back to our slide here. Folks, again, our normal low price on our website is $48.95. Black Friday discount, $38.95. That is a savings of $10 per case, and you'll get 10 pollen patties in your case that you receive there. We are putting that as a CM4 as the coupon code, which is 20% off. Use the QR code up in the top right-hand side of the picture, and it will take you directly to our website. All right. With that said, let's take a look at who's tuning in right now. All right.
Well, we've got Iggy151 in the chat there. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Rich wants to know, any ideas to prevent a hive of bees from being killed off by moths? Have you ever heard of moths killing off bees?
All right. No, what normally happens is moths are the last to the party. Normally there's been a queen that has died off for one reason or another, and that's when the colony becomes disorganized, and the wax moths, you can watch the wax moths march right in past the guard bees and come right into the hive because they're disoriented. So the big thing that I will say there, the wax moths are an indicator of the final action within the hive, and that's making a lot of web mess within the hive and laying their larvae.
It's good to know. By looking at the clock, we're about 10 minutes away from our first giveaway. So if you haven't taken advantage of the opportunity to win the freebies, go to our YouTube channel. Somebody earlier, Ray, was asking what that link was. I think it is there on Facebook, the link to go
Yes.
to. But if not, just simply go to YouTube,
Yep.
type in Mountain Sweet Honey, and it'll pull up our channel, and then you can jump right into the chat and subscribe to become eligible to win.
And Aubrey, have we had any new updates on the bidding? Oh my gosh, folks, this is a great hive to have. You'll be proud of it. You'll want to put it right in your front yard with people so that people can see it. This will brighten up anybody's day, let alone your bee yard. So let's get our checkbooks out, because I'm going to match whatever the final bid is. I'm going to write a check myself. So join me in a very worthy cause of Faith's Powerhouse for Kids.
Now, if you want to see more of the hive that's over Ray's shoulder there,
Yep.
on the Facebook page for Mountain Sweet
Yep.
Honey, there are some up close videos. It's painted on 3 sides, so 3 sides with unique designs, and that is where you need to go to place your new bid during the auction process. What was that number again? Where are we currently number wise?
$750.
So can you beat
is the top-
$750?
We're looking
Top
for
750. 800 means that this could be headed your way. We announced that at 11 o'clock.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, let's take a 30-second break, and we'll be back with more products. And this one is a 10-frame first-year hive. Folks, you don't want to miss this one.
Tell you what, that really is a good deal there on the Hive Alive pollen patties. Remember to take advantage of that with that coupon code CM4. It is Brian and Ray. What a great day this is so far. Cyber Monday, Buzz TV, some wonderful specials for you guys today. And I can already see there on the camera, we've got another product. Ray, tell us what we are looking at.
Well, let's step back just a minute here. Our bids are still at 750 being our top bid. Do I hear 800? 800 is the next bid that we'll be looking for on that. Want to also thank John Davis out of Villa Rica, Georgia. He purchased our 1-year boot camp video.
Very cool.
And the notes to go with it. John, you're going to love this video and have fun during the holidays watching it, as well as during the season. All right, so let's go to slide 7. All right, folks, this is the deal of the deals. This is a very short-timed sale, and that is for a 10-frame first-year hive. The website price on this is $234 to $270, and you're going to see a minute here why there's a variable in pricing, because we allow a lot of different options on this particular hive. The website price, like I said, $234 to $270. All right, Cyber Monday pricing, $25 off this whole hive. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about it piece by piece here, so that you can see what you're getting in this deal. Now, to get your Cyber Monday price, $25 off, use coupon code CM5, Cyber Monday 5. And of course, use the QR code up in the top right, or you can call us at 706-886-1322. All right, so what do you get? All right, so this is a screen bottom board, and get a mic a little closer. There we go. All right, this is a screen bottom board. This is your entrance reducer here. Now, I get a lot of questions on entrance reducers. This is your summer opening and spring. This is your winter and late fall entrance there. So that's what you get to start with this. All right, now the screen bottom board also has a whiteboard underneath it. If you keep this clean, you can actually see your mite drops where the hygienic part of the bees, they're pulling them off, they're falling down through this screen and onto this board. And you can actually be able to count each of the mites. If you have it clean, you could do a 24-hour mite count drop and see if you have varroa issues. All right, so this is what we start with. You do have an option with a solid bottom board with that, and it's at a lesser price. All right, JJ, let me have a deep here. Let's go ahead and pull that one out.
Thank you, JJ, for your help today, coming in on a Monday to help us out.
With us. He normally helps us in our customer call center, but we pulled in the troops tonight or this morning. Okay, so the next thing that you get is a 10 frame deep with frames and foundation. Now, the reason why I like to use black is two reasons on foundation. One is the queen likes to have the most darkest of dark hives. If we put in a natural color, that will help reflect light within the hive. The other thing is you're able to hold this up and use the sun to look down into the cells with a drawn out comb and actually be able to see the eggs of the queen in there to see if she's producing like she should. All right, so you get 10 frames, 10 foundations into a 10 frame deep. Okay, the next thing that you get on this is two supers, two medium supers. And again, they come with the foundation, which is Pureco wax coated plastic foundation, and frames. So you get 20 of those, a total of two supers. And then you're going to get your inner cover with this. And let's talk a little bit about the inner cover. There is a vent on the front where the bees can do an emergency escape, or as air is coming up through, warm air, it will come up through the center and be ducked out through the escape there. This is also a calming mechanism for your bees. So when you pull off your outer cover, the bees don't get frazzled and start flying up in your face. All right. And then lastly is a galvanized outer cover, and of course white pine for the outside of it. This is built for years and years worth of work of use and stapled on there, and that is the first year hive. Okay, so let's go through what you get again with this. You get one deep super with 10 wood frames and Pureco wax coated foundation, two medium supers with a total of 20 wooden frames and 20 Pureco wax coated foundation, one inner cover, one outer cover, and one entrance reducer. What kind of wood do we use on this? It is white pine, eastern white pine, I should say. Okay, so each of the supers have 4 handholds, and that will allow you to take it from the side or from the front. All right. Now, one thing that you do want to do with this is paint it. And I always encourage everybody to paint 3 coats of latex exterior paint. And that way the seal is good. So there's no water that
and Ray, that was a question. Do hives have to be painted?
You could dip them into wax and use that. But see, the bees are going to coat it on the inside with wax. And it's either paint it or put wax on.
But you don't have to paint it like Shasta did the hive that's up for auction.
Yeah, you could.
It makes the apiary really, snap, sparkle, but the main goal is just to protect the wood year in and year out.
Well, yes, you got to protect it. If you put 3 coats on, that's good for at least 8 to 10 years, period, on that there. Okay. Now, you don't want to use dark colors. You know the reason why?
I think you mentioned something about that a moment ago, but you're the expert, so I'm going to defer to you.
All right. So if you paint, we'll just say black, because that's your favorite color. Now that hive becomes an oven. So you don't want to use dark reds, dark blues, black. You want to use pastel colors. And those pastel colors are light reflective, and they're not going to gravitate the heat there. You can really set your hive back using darker colors.
Now you know, folks.
Yes. All right. Okay, so this is a timed one. 3 p.m. this afternoon is when this sale will be over on this particular hive. So 3 p.m., 10 frame first year hive, website price. Let's put that slide back up, Brian. Website price anywhere from $234 to $270, depending on how you want to stack your hive. And Cyber Monday price, $25 off. That's a savings of 12%. Use coupon code CM5. And, one thing that we've battled on this, Brian, is the cost of lumber. The cost of lumber is going up every single truckload that we get in. And we're not buying just one truckload, we're buying 2. And so even with that kind of volume, you still see these huge price increases. And to be able to offer this at this price is just off the Richter scale.
And speaking of price increases, I know with the calendar about to flip over to December 1, are there any seasonal price increases people need to be aware of for any of the products?
Well, we do have our bee packages, folks, are definitely a seasonal price increase will be happening on December the 1st. So you want to get your order in on your bees before the next price increase on that there.
And we still have some deals to come on the package bees. And we're about, looking at the clock, we're about due to announce the first winner of the free bees.
When we come back from our break, let's announce who our first winner is.
All right.
So let's take a 30-second break, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Okay. Thank you for being a part of the show today. Just had to throw in the dancing bee there. Something fun we worked on this week. So, all right, let's get some folks dancing, get some folks excited here. It's time to announce our winner. Yep, there we go. And on my screen, the name that has been selected is Dale Jones. Dale Jones.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. You are our first winner. We're going to have two more coming up throughout the morning, but Dale is our first winner of the Italian honeybees.
Well, I'll tell you, Brian, there's some folks that are getting those great bargains. We got Amy N from Fayetteville, North Carolina. She picked up 2 Italian bee packages and a 10-pound case of Hive Alive pollen patties. Let's do a couple more here. Tim S from Glencoe, Oklahoma. He got a package of bees. He's having that shipped to him. And then we've got Weston M from Lake Barrington, Illinois. He got 2 packages of Italian bees. Going to have those shipped out late April, early May, from probably upstate Illinois, I would think that is. And let's see here. And, we got Pauline J from Richards, Missouri. She snagged a package of bees and the mini meadows that we were advertising on Black Friday. And she also picked up some wildflower seed. So thank you folks for your business. And we're going to click on here, Brian.
And again, Dale was our first winner. You could be the next winner. But what you need to do right now is go to YouTube, the Mountain Sweet Honey YouTube channel. Make sure you're subscribed. Put freebies in the comments. When you look at the chat, you'll see what everybody is doing. I think you can pick up on what to do. And then in a little less than 1 hour from right now, we will have another winner.
All right. So let's go to our next item here, which is an 8-frame first-year hive. The website price on this is anywhere from $215 to $246, depending on what items you do or do not want with that. And Brian, we're going to just stay with this slide through this one here. And if you want to put me as a sidebar there, that would be great too. But anyhow, folks, this is also $25 off. We don't want to leave you shorthanded either on this promotion. Normally, folks like to have 10 frame with 10 frame when they're going forward. They don't want to mix 8 frame with 10 frame equipment. It just gets more expensive to do it that way. But anyhow, the coupon code is CM9, and that's Cyber Monday 9. And
okay, wait a second. I may have put CM6 up on the slide there.
Which one do you want to go with? Let's just make sure here. Yes, let's do CM6.
All right, CM6 to take advantage of the 8-frame first-year hive.
All right, and just use your QR code up on the top right. And if you don't want to do that, you can call our customer care center at 706-886-1322. And hey, give a shout out to Deb or Beth or Shasta. They'll be more than happy to help you on that there. Now, let's talk through what you get on this here. All right, first of all, you get a bottom board. The one that we see a lot of people use is the screen bottom board. You get the entrance reducer with it. You get 1 deep super with 8 wooden frames with 8 Pureco wax coated plastic foundations and 2 medium supers with a total of 16 wooden frames and Pureco wax coated foundation. Also included is also 1 inner cover and 1 outer cover. And that is what the deal is on this particular one here. It is made of Eastern white pine. It does have 4 handholds, 1 on each side. And as I mentioned earlier, use latex exterior paint and it will look beautiful. Don't use dark colors, use pastels and you'll be in good shape. Folks, this one here is a time special too and is good through 3 p.m. this afternoon.
Ray, if you don't mind, let's talk about the time limitation on various items. Obviously, you said this one's good through what time?
3 p.m.
And are there any other times to keep in mind for other products
today?
We'll
go through those because they're such great prices.
Okay.
We're down to very narrow margins.
So probably the safest thing to do is to go ahead and get the items that you want right now. So if something pops up on the screen, don't dilly-dally around. Go ahead, make that purchase today so that you can guarantee, one, that it's still in stock, and two, that the price is still what it's being advertised as today.
All right. Now we're down to 1 hour left before bidding ends up on Facebook on Shasta's wonderful painted hive there. Aubrey, any updates? All right. Still at 750. Do I hear 800? Folks, get your checkbook out. It's for a great cause, Faith's Powerhouse for Kids. Brian, let's go to a 30-second break.
I will, right after a comment here from Jenny. She says, wow, UPS just brought the 165 I guess dollar holding tank that I was able to snag on Friday. Thank you guys. So that's pretty cool.
You know,
Appreciate
Brian,
that.
We're bringing those back. That was one of the most popular items, these holding tanks. And folks, we're going to do it again today, and it's going to be at a great price. So stay tuned on that there.
A lot of folks buzzing today around Buzz TV. It is our Cyber Monday edition of the program. He's the owner of Mountain Sweet Honey, who's also our exclusive sponsor, Ray Sivitz. My name is Brian Race. And Ray, where are we heading next to save people some money?
Well, I want to give a shout out. Las Vegas. It's still early in the day there, 7 a.m. Maybe they're at the casino tables.
Hey, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Right. We don't want to know.
And San Jose's back again in the early morning hours. So welcome aboard, folks. Now, Metro Atlanta is just blowing up, Brian, right now. They're the most watchers right now, and Chicago isn't far behind them, as well as Dallas. So welcome aboard, folks. I want to give a shout out to the New England area. We've got folks in Bath, Maine, and also Bangor, Maine. And have you ever been to Bangor?
No.
It is a beautiful place, especially during the summer.
I'm one of those guys who stays south of the Mason-Dixon line. Don't know what it is, but I've been north a few times.
And Benton, Arkansas. So, folks, I can't tell you how
somebody's supposed to be working. Is Benton the Walmart hub? Is that where Walmart's based? Somebody's supposed to be working today, and they're in watching
the
Buzz
corporate
TV
headquarters. So,
hi to everybody in Benton, Arkansas.
All right, enough for that free advertisement for Walmart. All right, okay, let's go to our next product here, folks. This is a 10 frame top feeder. Website price, which is always a low price, $31.99. Cyber Monday price, $25. This is 21% off, $6.99 savings. Coupon code CM7, and that will get you that deal. Also, you can use the QR code up in the top right, or give us a call at 706-886-1322. All right, so let's take a look at this top feeder. This is a Ceracell top feeder, and it has this blue liner, very, very thick food grade plastic. And what this allows the bees to do is to crawl up in all four corners as well as the center. Now, one of the things that you can do with this is Well, let's put it together first. We just basically put these in, pop these corners in. Now these corners are grooved so that the bees can grab hold of those, and if they fall down into the sugar water, they can crawl back up out of it. So you won't have a bunch of dead bees in the corners there. Now, one of the good things about this one is you can dry feed or wet feed. In the center here is your dome, and if you want to dry feed, you just take this dome off. If you're going to put the dome on, that now you're ready to have your liquid feed or sugar water on that there. So this here is something that you want to feed and feed in any dearth that there is. For example, right after summer, there's nothing out there and until goldenrod comes in, and at that point, then you wouldn't have to feed. But otherwise, through the winter, this is a little over 2.25 gallons that goes into this, and that means that you don't have to get into your hive during the cold months. The bees will be able to take it on themselves on this here. This is made in New Zealand by Ciracel. Again, it's very heavy duty grade plastic that's on the inside here. There are 5 entry points that the bees can get in, and it's just an excellent, very well built top feeder on that there. All right. Now, if you, JJ, can you get me the inner cover? I do suggest that this goes directly on where the brood is, and not to use the inner cover underneath it. And instead, you would put the inner cover like this on the top. And that way, any kind of evaporation from the sugar water will go out through the front of the hive on that there.
Ray,
So,
we have a question about
Yeah.
what is the best way to clean those top feeders?
Okay. So one of the really nice things about this type of feeder is the smoothness of this polypropylene that is inside here. Take hot water and it will mostly wash everything out. If there's any residue left, then you can use some Dawn dish detergent and just wash it out one last time. You'll probably find that this dome is probably going to be where you'll get some debris from the bees that will come on the inside of this. But otherwise, it's very, very easy to clean.
Joshua in the comments says freebies for my birthday next month would be nice. Dale was our first winner today. Another drawing coming up in less than an hour. So I hope you guys will check the chat over there real quick for those details. Let me get Ray back up on the screen here. All right.
All right. So let's go ahead and put the slide up, the slide 10 on that. All right, so we have the 10 frame Ciracel top feeder, website price $31.99, and that is a very good price on the internet. Today, Cyber Monday, $25. That's a savings of 21%. Use the coupon code CM7 to receive your discount. And go to the QR code up in the top right, and with your smart camera, click on it, and it will take you directly to that product on our website. If not, you can call us at 706-886-1322, and our wonderful folks in the call center will help you out there. Brian, there's just a ton of people watching us. I'm looking at the graphics here, and welcome everybody that's just tuned us in, especially on the West Coast. We've got, let's see here if I can tell who is who here. We have someone in Seattle that just tuned us in. So welcome aboard. Brian, let's go to a 30-second break.
All right, we're going to do that here real quick. And as we're throwing that slide back up on the screen for you guys, take advantage of this 10-frame top feeder right now. MountainSweetHoney.com. Use that QR code to take you right to that particular product. It is Buzz TV. Thank you for being a part of our broadcast today. Who do you know that would really love to take advantage of the savings, the deals, the information that's being shared today? We're going to be with you guys a little while longer. Make sure to share a link with them. If you're on the email list, check your email right now. We sent out all these coupon codes and deals a little bit earlier. That way it might just help speed things up for you. I know there's probably a lot of sales you'd like to take advantage of today, but the fact that you're spending time with us today certainly means a lot.
Well, we appreciate it, folks. We're just amazed at how many folks are tuning in. We've got Meadville, it looks like Pennsylvania, and Columbus, Ohio, and also Nashville. I wonder how many people are playing there right now.
I don't know, but I want to read this comment from Jeff.
Okay.
I know about pine needles and smokers. Takes an act of God to remove it. Of course, he mentions freebies, and then he says, this is so much better than going to Walmart.
Well, thank you.
And that's Jeff. I wonder if Jeff's the employee from Walmart that was checking in.
Bentonville.
So who knows? Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate that.
Benton, Arkansas.
Hey, any suggestions for keeping ants out of top feeders? Have you ever had to deal with that particular issue?
All right. So there's a couple ways to go about this. We've got a couple of products. One is a really slick stainless steel foot that goes below wherever the hive is connecting, or the hive stand is connecting to the ground. The other one is using cinnamon. Cinnamon, the ants hate. And
I know you're a big fan of cinnamon.
Yeah, that's my wife's name. So when I say that, it's kind of an oxymoron, I guess, of sorts. But she's a sweet gal and glad
keeps
she's
the
mine.
ants away.
Yeah, she keeps the ants away. You're too good. I'm going to hear about that. So, all right. So that's really the two best ways. Mineral oil I have seen used. Also, unbleached flour. Bleached flour will work, spreading that around the leg or legs of the hive stand on that there. All right. Any other questions over there, Brian?
Just a comment from Shannon. My son is wanting to start with bees. I just bought him the equipment he needed.
Good.
And Shannon, I hope you bought it from mountainsweethoney.com.
Thank you. All right. So let's go to the next product here, Brian, slide 11. All right. Okay. Folks, this is a new item for us. We just got it in, and it's a bee escape. The one that we're showing here is the 10 frame. The website price is $27.99. Cyber Monday, $19.99. Folks, you won't find anywhere near that kind of a price anywhere on the internet. If you'll use coupon code CM8, again, Cyber Monday 8, that's a 28% discount. And if you look on the top right-hand corner, that is our QR code, and that will take you directly to our website. If not, if you're having problems, just feel free to call us at 706-886-1322. Okay, so let's talk about this. Why do you use a bee escape? The bee escape is used when you want to get bees from your honey supers out of there so you don't get stung up when you're harvesting your honey. So let's just say this is a brood box full of brood. What I would do is I would put this here and then stack. Let me have another super there, JJ. And then I would stack this honey super on top of it. Now, when I do that, a couple of things happen. What happens first is you'll see here on the bottom that this is very much open with slats. No bees can go through there, but the pheromones from the queen can come up through there. And those pheromones are calling the bees back down to where the queen is. So when we look at this, you'll see the bottom of this has some cones. And those cones help disorient the bees on not knowing how they got into to the super with the queen. So here on the top, you're going to see where they would enter and then go down through to the queen. They can't come back up because they don't recall how they came through these cones. So what this means is you might have 1,000 honeybees on the super up above. Give it 24 hours and you'll find that it's less than a dozen will be left in the honey super that you want to extract from. So that's what this will do for you. Always remember the cones go on the bottom next to the brood. And it even has some clips here to help it keep centered with the honey super that goes up above. All right, Brian, let's go to slide 11. All right, so folks, I'm sorry, back to there we go. All right, this is made by Ciracel, the same folks that made the feeder that we were just looking at earlier. It is called a 10 frame bee escape. Website price $27.99. Cyber Monday price $19.99. Savings of 28%. Use coupon CM8 and that will get you the discount that you will get when you check out. That's a 28% off. And you can also call us at 706-886-1322 and we'll help you with your order on that there. All right, Brian, what are you seeing on your side?
If it's all right with you, I think what I'd like to do is maybe just run through some comments and questions here.
Sure.
Just to sort of do a rapid fire as I see things coming through. Do you take PayPal?
No, we do not. We take all major credit cards, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express.
When is the auction over? This would be the auction for the handcrafted, hand-painted hive that we've been mentioning.
In 42 minutes, we will be done with the bidding on.
We still need a bid of $800.
Yeah,
we still need a bid of $800
yes.
there. Let's see. Let's see if we find another couple of comments here. Some people just commenting on some of the ways that they keep ants out of things here. This is from Ed. Let me I'm always scanning the questions first just to make sure that all the words are good words before I throw them up on the screen. Ed says, I live in Pennsylvania, but I plan on moving back to Florida in the near future. I was told that the St. Augustine area is great for beekeeping. I'm retired and would love to have a rewarding hobby like beekeeping. I have 1.5 acres of land, and I plan on purchasing. Well, I'm not sure what he's saying there, but he wants to know if bees would help him out in his gardens. A lot there, but what's your take on things?
Okay, first of all, for St. Augustine, you're going to want to get your bees very early in the season, the first 1 or 2 shipping weeks of March. Now, that any later in Florida, if you get into April, it's not good to ship bees in April to Florida. And it's simply because the temperatures are so hot. And when they get into a truck, if a truck stops, then the bees will die at that point. So order them early. And Italian bees would be the best bee for you to get started with. And yes, one hive will help you on a garden. And I'm not sure, Brian, was that 1.5 acres of garden or 1.5 acres?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it was,
okay.
But
well, one hive will always get at least a backyard gardener squared away.
Chris says, I just got your 10 frame hive and feeder. Thank you for the deal.
Well, thank you for your business.
And there was another question about the free shipping. Let me see if I can throw that one up real quick. With your Cyber Monday deals, does the $150 free shipping still apply?
Yes, it does. You can do it individually on your orders, and we'll just calculate them up on tomorrow morning and give you a refund back on your shipping card charges there.
So we will be paying attention to that to help you guys out here with what is just a great hobby. This question comes from my humble honeybees. Do you guys carry honey extractors?
Yes, we do. If you go on to our honey tab on our website, there's several sizes that we do offer, both manual and electric.
Dale, who is our winner of the free bees, asks, does honey have to be strained before it is put in the holding tank, or is straining optional?
Well, I would always encourage everyone to strain before you put it into a holding tank. The holding tank is really the last step before you put it into a container. So, um, I've went into some grocery stores and saw raw honey, and boy, did they ever mean raw honey. You could see uh, wax debris, you could see legs of bees in there. That's not what most people want to buy. And having that clear honey without any debris is definitely what people want to purchase.
Good. Let me see if there's any others that I want to throw up here real quick. Again, thank you for participating. Still 2 more sets of freebies to be given away, and all that information on what you need to do
Brian,
available
let's
there
take
on
a look
YouTube.
at some of our orders here. We had 5 packages of Russian hybrid packages going out to Lee and Brenham, Texas. I want to thank you for your order. We've also had a Cerasil bee escape that we just had going out to David D in Chilmark, Massachusetts. So thank you for your business there too. And then we had Brian Woods in Fincastle, Virginia. Got 2 8-frame top feeders. And Brian, I'm sorry, it's rolling in here. Let's do one more. 4 10-frame top feeders to Matthew S. in Orange, Texas. And we appreciate your business there too. And let's just use this next one as a final, a 10-year, a first year 10-frame hive. And this is going out to Chris W. in Piedmont, South Carolina. Want to say thank you, Chris, for your order. What he selected on his is he was going to assemble it, and he did want a screen bottom board with it and no queen excluder. And he also picked up 2 10-frame top feeders. In all, he saved almost $39, Brian, on that order. And I guess that's somewhere right around about 14% savings on that there. So thanks, Chris, for your order there.
That'll certainly help take the family out for a nice meal.
All right. Well, Brian, let's take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with some more deals. This one is a metal frame grip is our next item to discuss.
Okay, Ray, I've got our next item that we are offering some discounts on. They're up on the screen.
All right. Well, folks, let's talk about this metal frame grip. A lot of times I get questions, what in the world do we use this piece of equipment for? And I'm going to get to that here in a second. First of all, website price $9.99. Cyber Monday price $6.99. That's a savings of $3. Use coupon code CM9. That's a 30% discount. Okay. Why would anybody in beekeeping want to use this? And Brian, let's go ahead. There you go. And why would you want to use this frame gripper? First of all, if you have weak hands, this will help you out. If you have arthritis, this will help you out. Or if you have large fingers like I do, that this will help you out too. This is the answer to your problems on having large hands or arthritis or weak hands. Now, if we take a look at this, you can go in and put this in and take it straight on out. Very, very easy to do. Now, while we're doing this, let's talk a little bit on how to take frames out of a hive. You never start on the outside. So those are your second or third move when you're taking your bees out. So on this one here, I would take this one out. And this also, if you take it straight out, you're not going to roll your queen. If you take it out on an angle like this here or wobbling it back and forth, there's a good chance if the queen's on there, you'll roll her. Then you work yourself to the outside frame. And a lot of times a queen could be out there. And if you pull that straight on out and not pulling it over to the side, there's always a lot of comb that's out here next to the outer wall. And when that happens, you're going to drag it. You're going to get honey going all down the inside of your hive there. So just a little reminder of the do's and don'ts of pulling frames out of a super. All right. This is a spring loaded. So when you do grab it, it will open back on up. A lot of times these frame grippers require both in and out movement, which means you got to put a finger on the inside of it. Not this one here. It's spring loaded, and there you go. It is stainless steel, so you don't have to worry about any kind of rust or anything like that there. Folks,
I think I would get a couple of those, especially if you have people that help you out in the apiary, or just I would hate to misplace it and not know where I've got another reserve ready to rock and roll with.
Now, one of the good beekeeping tips, Brian, is if you come over to my house and help me with my hives, I'm going to want you to put these in alcohol. So if you have any diseases that are in your apiary, that we wipe everything down with alcohol, including the hive tool. So you're not spreading diseases on that there. So
and we don't want to be spreading diseases.
Okay, so folks, this is a stainless steel frame gripper. The website price is $9.99. Black Friday price is $6.99. Savings of 30%. Use coupon code CM9. And of course, the QR code is up there on the top right. And if you want to give us a call for your order, you can call us at 706-886-1322.
A couple of questions, Ray. People wanting to know if there will be a deal on package bees during the live stream.
It is coming, and it is going to be a timed event where you'll have till 6 p.m. tonight to buy these bees at a discount. And Brian, we're going up on our seasonal price increase on these bees. So go the opposite way and get your discount before the price increase happens on December 1st.
And a question is popped up on our screen there from Kimmy. When should I order bees for North Carolina? And then I would just ask the question this way. Can you explain zones and regions of when is the ideal time to order and receive bees?
Okay. Kimmy, this is a great question. North Carolina has many climatic zones, and I'm not sure what part of North Carolina you're in. If you're in the mountain region, you'll want to get the 1st of April as a delivery date or pickup date. If you're in the mountain, if you're in the Piedmont, then you would want to go on ahead and have those delivered the first 2 shipping cycles of March. So that's the best I can say there. Now, order your bees sooner rather than later because prices do go up, and bees are like a commodity. The more people that want it, the higher the price goes. So anyhow, order soon so you can get that low price, especially this afternoon. What else do you have there?
Now, Tommy wants to know, are you going to have any 10 frame deep hive boxes on sale?
We do have them on our website, but we will not have them on this program here, Tommy.
Okay. Well, please keep asking your questions. I know there's lots of things you'd like to know, and if you don't ask the question, then I can't pass it on here to Ray. I'm going to put that back up on the screen here real quick. This was the metal frame grip. Don't forget to take advantage of that. Let me see. I'm a little, my mastery of the technology hasn't quite come up to par yet. Now we've got that off the screen where you can see the coupon code CM9 for the metal frame grip, saving you 30% today. How long will this particular deal be in place
It'll
for?
be through tomorrow on this one here.
All right. Not every item is going to have that type of a shelf life on the price.
Yes.
So we encourage you, don't delay. Once you see something that you like, act on it. We could run out of stock. You know how supply chain issues are these days. And of course, not every deal carrying over into tomorrow.
Well, Brian, we got an order in from Robert S. in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, for a package of Italian bees in March. He's right near the coast, so March the 16th through the 20th is what he picked for his order. Now let's take a look at some of the other orders that have come in. We've got Zach B. from Bondurant, Iowa. We get a lot
Just
of
say
business.
it confidently. If you don't know the name of a town, say it confidently, and nobody. As a Greek student, that's how I always used to do it in Sunday school class. Is just say it with confidence, and people will buy it.
Okay, hold the fort here, Brian. Did you say 900?
Yes.
All right, $900 on the Shasta original. Let me get out of the way, Brian. Let's get that on. $900.
JJ, you want to take that and get that out of the way there?
All right, $900 is the current bid, and we've got 27 minutes before the winning bid. And so, folks, $900 is the bid right now on this. Please, I want to match whatever is bid on this. I want to match it. So get your checkbooks out. Let's do this right. Now I want to go back to Zach B in Iowa. He picked up a 10 frame top feeder and also a deep frame feeder for his hives. He saved $7, so that was a good buy there. All right, we also have Tad R from Batesburg, Leesville, South Carolina, and it looks like he's an insurance guy, and he picked up an Italian bee package for March. And folks, we still have a lot of March bees open, and jump on in. There's some great deals on that there.
I do have a question that has just popped up on my screen here. Let me see if I can zero back in on it, get it up there. My humble honeybees, what products do you have for hive beetles and varroa mites and pests?
All right. JJ, do you have I saw one of these supers had a beetle gel. Pull that for me there.
While we're getting all of this in order, we are just moments away from announcing the next winner. In fact, Aubrey, would you go ahead and do a random drawing and get me another name so that we can make somebody's Monday here in just a moment? Oh, she's already ahead of me as usual, and I'll announce that at the appropriate time.
All right, Brian, let's put it on camera 2, please. All right, this is a beetle gel, and what you're going to do is first of all, you don't want to put your hive into a shaded area. As much sun as possible. The sun will help you when you are trying to not have small hive beetles. So this is what clips right onto the frame, and you would do that on the top of the hive. So whatever your top super is, you'd put it there. Now, on the inside of this, there's a dome, and On this side and this side, you would have mineral oil, and on the center one, apple cider vinegar. And then you would close this up, and I don't think the camera is going to be able to pick this up, but the the bees will chase the small hive beetles in here. They'll drop in and drown, and those that smell the attractant, which is apple cider vinegar, they'll go in naturally trying to find it and drop in and drown in the mineral oil. Now, we also have a lot of other, like Formic Pro, that will help you with mites. And those can all be found on our website if you go to our home page, and then simply just look at the top, look under beekeeping supplies, and then bee health. That's what you would click on, and that and several other products will be there for you to look at.
Yeah, very good question. Andre wants to know, is there a list of sale items?
If you're on our email,
and how do you get on the email?
All right, when you first come on to Mountain Sweet Honey, there will be a little pop-up, and that pop-up will just ask for your email address, and you'll get 2 emails roughly a week. I don't bomb you with endless ones like Staples does. And so that was a joke from Black Friday. But anyhow,
in a span of about an hour, I think we got 6 emails.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And so anyhow, we have educational items that I put in there, as well as sale items. So you get a lot of bang for your buck. And if you really want to get into educating yourself, go to our education page. We are putting roughly 1 video every day during the business week on there, and it's all about learning about beekeeping there. You can also find the show, Buzz TV, on there also.
That's this show, and we hope to come to you once or twice a month with some educational content. I know we're going to have an interview with the gentleman that makes the Ciracel top feeder here real soon. One of our favorite Kiwis from New Zealand. So we look forward,
great guy,
to talking with Thomas and introducing you to him and his company. And so just go ahead and bookmark the page. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the Facebook, bookmark Mountain Sweet Honey. Now, Ray, am I jumping the gun on something I see right in front of my vision, or is that coming later? I see a bunch of T-shirts over there.
Yeah.
Is that something still to come?
Yeah, we're going to talk about those. I'll tell you what, we'll talk about them once we give away the Italian bee package here.
Can I do that now? I've got a name. I've got a name.
Let's take a quick break.
All right.
And so when we come back, the Italian bee package giveaway, the second one of 3 to be given away this morning.
And just to make sure I am on the same page with you, was the metal frame grip our last item that we had up?
Yes.
Do you recall? So we're going to keep that up on the screen for you, give you a chance, and then, hey, I might be announcing your name in just a moment. All right, it is the moment you've been waiting for. Time to announce the second winner of these package bees, these Italian honeybees. The name handed to me just a moment ago. I don't know if it's been certified by the accountants of, I was going to say Arthur Anderson, but I don't think after Enron they're still in business. But the winner is Mountain Dweller. So the individual who goes by the name Mountain Dweller, MTN Dweller, there on YouTube. You are the winner of our second set of package bees. Hey, do me a favor and reach out to us, reach out to Aubrey. She had given me that. What is that address that they ought to reach back out to you, your email? All right. All right. Very simple. Aubrey at mountainsweethoney.com. So Mountain Dweller, reach out to Aubrey, Aubrey, at mountainsweethoney.com, and we'll make sure to get the information that we need to send you your package bees.
All right. Well, Brian, we're seeing a lot of people coming in and out of the website watching this broadcast. We got Akron, Ohio. We got Belleville, Illinois. We have many in the metro Atlanta, Decula, Canton, downtown Atlanta. We got Raleigh. Maybe that's my daughter that's watching me right now. If so, Leah, I'm glad you're on board.
I haven't seen Leah in a number of years. Hi, Leah.
Yep. Leah was in Italy. Her husband is in the Air Force, and now they're back here stateside. So
she is in the top 3 of my favorite of your daughters. So yeah. So.
I have 3 daughters.
Yeah. Well, she's in the top 3. It's better than being persona non grata.
All right. Well, Brian, let's go. This is off our schedule, but let's go ahead and put it on camera 2 here. Okay, folks. You want to catch the buzz on Buzz TV? That is both Brian and I right there, a sketch of us with honeybees flying all around us. And let me get it over here a little better here. And then on the front is the Buzz TV logo. We have this in a gray, in a blue, and in a violet color, or as
Minnesota
Brian,
Viking purple. It's one of the colors used in their away uniforms.
All right,
not violet. So if you're a man, it's Minnesota Vikings purple. If you're a lady, it's violet.
All right. So we have these in small all the way up to 3XL. You have to go on our website. It's live. It's ready to go. And these are really, really well made, 100%.
Let me feel the quality there.
It's stone washed, so this is one that
that'll feel
soft,
great,
and feel good. You won't even know you have it on. It feels that good. And Comfort Colors is the one that made this T-shirt here. So anyhow, we have them on our website. Go to the gifts. Go to Beekeeping supplies, and then there's a drop down. And at the drop down, go all the way down to books and gifts, and you'll see our T-shirts there. We just got these in. We know they're going to fly off the shelves because you, as our viewers and as our customers, have been asking for this for a couple of years, and we're finally doing what you've told us to do. And we've got a really good stock of them in stock now.
Tommy says, who won the bees? I just got kicked off right before you announced the winner. Well, Tommy, it wasn't you. It was Mountain Dweller. And again, if you want these T-shirts, they're available over at mountainsweethoney.com. And what was that main link that you said they needed to go to?
Go to Beekeeping Supplies,
okay,
or
right.
You can put Buzz TV into the search, and
it'll
will take
it
you
up
right to the T-shirts on that there.
Very cool.
All right.
All right.
All right.
What we're going to do now is get ready for another product that we have, and we're going to get that loaded up here. We'll go ahead and get you some product information up on the screen.
All right, folks, let's just go ahead and put this on camera 1.
Okay. You ready for me to show everybody what we have?
Okay. All right. So, folks, what we have here, we got to do camera 1. And go full screen. Yep, there you go. All right. This is the wonderful world of live TV. All right. We have a 10-frame metal hive stand, folks. The normal website price is $59.99, and that is a great price. Look around on the internet. You're not going to find a metal hive stand that that will hold your hive under the most extreme circumstances. Today, $49.99, coupon code CM10, Cyber Monday 10. And of course, the QR code is up on the top right, and click on that, or you can call us at 706-886-1322, and one of our wonderful call center employees will help you with that there. All right, let's talk a little bit about this hive stand here. First of all, it is painted and it is black. It has two runners here on the bottom, and this will need to be elevated. The back side of it needs to be elevated 1 degree. Now, why 1 degree? That's because if we slant it down when it rains, the water does not pool and come back into the hive because it's slanted forward. So we're letting gravity be our best friend on this one here. This is a very quick put together. There's 4 screws on the bottom, 4 screws on the top, and boom, you're ready to put your hive right on this here. The joints are welded, and just a very good strong stand. It will hold upwards of 600 pounds on that there. Nuts and bolts do come with it. The put together time is less than 10 minutes. And we have sold hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these, and not one complaint ever on these, Brian.
What are the advantages of having the metal frame?
Well, the metal frame is going to last, and it's going to take the beating that the elements being out into the weather. This here is going to hold its ground, and I like the bottom of this. The skid on this allows more contact with the ground and thus more stability.
Do you place cinder blocks on the skids at all, or is it
No.
with the weight of the hive more than sufficient to avoid that? As I noticed one question about, is there a way to protect your hive during a hurricane? So
tie that thing down and then bolt it down to the ground on a hurricane. But let's just talk a little bit about wind, because that is a good question. You can put a strap around this, around the bottom and up over the hive itself, and strap it down. So if the winds do pick up, you don't lose a hive cover. You know, if you lose a hive cover, you'll probably lose your bees, especially this time of the year. So strapping down a hive is something smart to do when you know high winds are coming your way.
Ray, just 1 hour to go before we announce the winner
Yes.
of Shasta's hand-painted hive, this beautiful hive.
Well, no, it's not 1 hour. We've only got.
Thought we were going to bet at 11:50. We were going to announce that. Are we going to do it at 11? So
11 o'clock.
All right. So I stand corrected. That means 12 minutes. 12 minutes.
12 minutes.
I was just wanting to hang out and do live streaming all day. That's why I was hoping to hang out for an additional hour here, but I guess that's not going to happen.
Okay, so folks, what we want to do at this point is those that are going to bid on this, let's get it going. We're going to be watching it live right now, and Aubrey, you got it all under control. All right, good deal. All right, so let's take a quick break. We'll be back in 30 seconds, and we'll be talking more about comb cappers. And this is an interesting invention that we've been using for a couple of years, and once you use it, you don't want to lose it. See you in 30 seconds. All right, we're back, and we've got 10 minutes left on our silent auction. We've got Wes Stewart at $900. Thank you, Wes. If you want this hive, now is the time to get the checkbook out and say, "Count me in." And Aubrey's watching it like a hawk right now, and
you're still matching dollar for dollar the amount that is raised, since it is
yes,
involving a charity.
yes, and there's been a lot of questions that are coming up, and folks, just put your best offer out. We're going to be closing it in just a little over less than 9 minutes on that side there. Okay, let's go to slide 15. All right, folks. There we go. All right, we got the comb capper. Now, this is a crazy good invention that was made several years ago. I used it and I said, "Doggone! I wonder why I didn't find this earlier." All right, so the web price is $24.99. Brian, we're going to mark this down for Cyber Monday, $15.99, and use coupon code CM11, and you'll get a 36% savings on that there. And of course, the upper right is the QR code that will take you directly to our website. Or you can just call us at 706 886 1322. And by the way, you can call us on any other products that you might be interested in, not necessarily the ones that we have here on the screen.
That begs the question, if somebody did want to call and ask the customer service reps, is there a discount available on this particular product? Would they be able
Yep.
to apply
Yep.
the Cyber Monday code for them?
Yes, they would. They've got those codes and they know what buttons to push on that there. Okay, so let's go to camera 2. All right, so what we have here is a very, very heavy duty plastic, polypropylene. And on the top here is where you find this indent. And JJ, can you give me a frame out of the medium super there? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to pretend that this is a full frame of honey. This will fit in just like this here. And then I can take my hot knife and cut down through here. And what it will do is it will roll right off into my capping tank. And so this is very, very handy. You can use it for a medium or for a deep. And when I go to flip it around, there's holes on the other side, so I can flip it either way. Now, on the bottom, they've done all this X outs to help get it as a lighter weight plastic. But the great thing on this is that when you have a bucket that is getting your cappings, Ryan, let's go to camera 1. All right, so now you can just place that right on there, and this is not going to move because of the groove that's underneath here that goes right on the bucket. So now I can put these in, and I can do those cappings of taking it, and it will roll right off here into the bucket. That is the great thing about this here is that it's easy to use and it moves with you. So if you want to sit down and do it or stand up and do it, you can do it. You got your bucket, you got your comb capper.
Let me throw that deal back up so people can see the coupon code. Again, that's a 36% savings. Cyber Monday only. Does this one end at midnight or roll into tomorrow as well? All right, so you've got a little time to think about the comb capper. CM11 saves you significant money today.
All right, we're in the final 4 minutes, a little over 4 minutes on our Shasta hive. And if you want to bid, please go on to Facebook on Mountain Sweet Honey and put your bid in quickly because time is a wasting right now. Again, our high bid is $900 and 910.
All
All
right.
right,
Moving up.
910. Aubrey, who is that? Judamila, the one that was originally our high bidder. She's come back in. So now, Wes, it's your turn. Tell us, are you going to up your bid? We're watching you online right now. So get your bid in, folks. Don't let these two just romp back and forth. Let's jump in. Let's make this worthwhile. It's a great cause for kids. So let's do it, and let's do it well. Brian, what questions are you seeing on your side?
Well, we've had a few come in here. One comment about the black stand that we had earlier. Somebody
Yes.
was wondering, would when that heats up in the summertime, would that keep the ants away? So in 90-degree temperatures, but I don't know. Just an interesting comment there.
I mean, it would have to be above 100 degrees with direct sunlight on that to heat it up for the ants. I don't think there's really a thing that you could promote on burning ants off from the side of that stand.
Bill says,
okay,
thank you again.
Hold on. We are at 1,000. And who is the top one now? All right, Wes. All right. We're down to 3 minutes as of right now. So 3 minutes left. And we are looking for the next bid. And Aubrey, that was 1,000, did I just say? Okay, 1,000. All right, very good. Thank you, folks, for having a big heart for kids.
Bill makes the comment, thank you again for all the great deals. Remember, it's not how much you spend, but how much you save. Man after our own heart.
That's right.
Thank you, Bill.
That's right. Thank you very much.
All right, this really is the last chance to bid on the beautiful hive painted by our very own Shasta. Time ticking away at 11 o'clock. We're going to announce who that winner is, and Aubrey's monitoring the Facebook page. That is the only place you can make a bid. Some people have wondered if there was another place to do that. Not for this one. We do have another hive coming up at some other, an additional time, not today, but an additional time. We may think through our strategy on opening up bids there, but literally 2 minutes left to place your bid to get this wonderful hive that Shasta painted.
Lori S. from Jonesboro, Tennessee, she picked up a package of bees. She's actually going to come by the store and pick them up out from Tennessee. Brian, do you know we get a lot of traffic from Tennessee that comes in and picks up their bees? I mean, just a lot of people. They say, hey, I know I can get them next day USPS, but I want to pick them up today.
What's the thought process there? Just excitement or a chance for a road trip, or you just never know with the post office what could happen?
Well, we have a lot of folks that drive in. One of my favorite stories is a guy that showed up with a Prius from Maine, and he put 500 packages. 500 packages.
Wow.
Now, folks, they only had this much room between each of those packages. I don't know if they made it or not. It was cold. It was March. It was one of our first dates.
That sounds like a great YouTube video. I want to see that.
But we have a lot of folks from Florida, Alabama that come over. I mean, a massive amount of folks that come over from Alabama to see us, as well as Metro Atlanta and Georgia.
And so if somebody purchases bees today,
yes,
then what's the next step in the communication process? Because obviously they're not getting bees sent in the wintertime.
Well, here's the deal is if you as a new beekeeper need help in establishing when is a good ship date, folks, we're down to 30 seconds left on the silent auction. And it looks like Aubrey's clicking away, and we'll have an update here in about 1 minute on who the winner is on that. So last chance, 12 seconds, 10, 7, 5.
Pressure's on Aubrey to make a decision there.
3, 2, 1. All right, the auction is officially over, and Aubrey will give me that here after our next break here. Okay, so Lori Schroeder, she's from Jonesboro, Tennessee. She picked up a package of bees and 2 cases of Hive Alive pollen patties, and she saved $30, Brian, on that order. So thank you, Lori, for your order there. We also have Melissa N. from Shawnee, Oklahoma. Thank you for your bee order. She picked up 2 packages of Italian bees. And let's go to 1 or 2 more here. Let's see here. Jonathan T. from Tyrone, Georgia. Appreciate your business. 3 packages of Italian bees. He's going to have his shipped to his house. And then we've got George A. B. from Pikesville, Maryland. He picked up a package of bees to be shipped in the first shipment in March. All right, let's do 1 more and then we'll go into a break here. We have Tom P. from Livonia, Georgia. That's within seeing distance.
Yeah, you got to drive to pick up your bees if you order any from Livonia.
Well, he's going to stop by the
Livonia,
store,
as we like to say around here.
And I'll give a shout out to his company, Blue Line Bee Company. He picked up 2 8-frame hives assembled, solid bottom boards and no queen excluder, and 2 hive smokers. He saved $78 on this order.
When you said assembled, is there an option to buy unassembled? And is there a price difference based on those 2?
Yes, there is a price difference. Santa's elves work throughout the summer, Brian, to put these hives together so that it's a convenience for our customers. They can come by or have them shipped fully assembled. All they have to do is stack them.
Like when I go to the big box store, I want the exercise bike fully assembled. I don't want to have to fool with it myself.
Yep.
So that is an option to think about.
Let's just do 1 more. We got 3 packages of bees being shipped to James G. in Hallsville, Texas. So James, thank you for your business. And Brian, let's go to a 30-second break.
All right, here's the comb capper deal again. And when we come back, we will announce the winner of the hand-painted hive and still 1 more set of free bees to give away today. Thanks for spending time with us here on Buzz TV.
All right, let's do it. All right, we're back. And I got the winner of our Shasta hive that's on my right here. I am so happy. Wes Stewart, $1,250 was the winning bid. Wes, tell Aubrey what size t-shirt. You got a t-shirt coming with it. We'll ship your hive out in the next 2 days, and we'll work on what is the best time for your bees to be shipped to you. Brian, this is just really good news.
It's going to cost you a little bit of money since you're matching dollar for dollar, but it's all for a good cause.
Hey, I am glad to make out a $1,250 check. I look forward to going down there this week and handing a check to them for roughly $2,500. And
excellent. Thank you to everybody that participated.
That's big money for a nonprofit. And I just want to say thank you, Wes and Aubrey. I saw her over there sweating, seeing the bids going back and forth, and I'm just appreciative of everybody that's jumping in on this here. All right, now let's get back to some orders because it's been really busy. We've got, let's see here, Wendell B. from Camden, Wyoming, Delaware.
How about that?
I didn't know there was such a place. So in Delaware, Wendell, thank you for your business. He picked up an Italian bee package, going out shipping on April the 13th. So thank you for your business there. And then we had Paula D from Wills Point, Texas. She picked up a package to be shipped out in April, also. All right, so Brian, let's talk a little bit about the Beekeeper Bootcamp video. Okay, folks, one of the things that I've heard from you as our customers and viewers is that you wanted to have the training, but for some reason you couldn't come. Either you couldn't fly, you couldn't drive, or it was just too far, and the class was at the wrong time. The good news is now we offer the same boot camp that we just offered 2 months ago as a 1-year subscription on training. This is roughly a 4-hour in-depth training. I take you from as if you knew nothing about beekeeping into, hey, I know about beekeeping at the end of this class. So some of the things that you will, well, let me step back. First of all, the website price is $99. Today, $59. You can tune into this video anytime over the next 365 days. So let's just say you're out in your bee yard and you go, hey, I remember on that video, Ray was talking about this. You can pull it up on your smartphone and go fast forward to it and find that section and say, that's what I need to do out there in my bee yard or with my hive or with my queen, or if there's a swarm going on. Here's some of the topics. First of all, the coupon code is CM17. Let's go through some of the topics that we cover. And this is just a real high overview. First of all, I've used the same curriculum with over 3,000 beekeepers, and to date, not one person has left saying, hey, I didn't get my money's worth on that. First of all, I start with the top bees that are here in the United States: Italians, Carniolans, Russians, and Caucasians. What bee is best for you? And we talk about that. How to identify the queen, the drones, the workers. And what do you look for in a hive inspection? How to process honey, how to sell honey. So the list goes on and on. And guess what, folks? You're saving $40 today on this. This is a perfect stocking stuffer. Stocking stuffer that you can use for a gift for your favorite new beekeeper on that there. Again, the website price is $99.99, which is a super good bargain. Cyber Monday price is $59.99, and that is a savings of 41%.
I can't imagine that it's ever going to be that low again.
Well, Brian,
it might be, but it's hard to imagine. That's such a great deal.
You were there when we were taping this. We brought in a professional group out of Atlanta to tape us. And, what were the comments that you heard from your side, just out there, running around with your camera?
People had come from all over the country. They were ecstatic about it. I remember you asking people that, hey, if you didn't feel like you got your money's worth, I'll give you your money back. Yep. Nobody took you up on that offer because they were all to a person just thrilled at the amount of knowledge that was compressed into about 4 hours of total time.
A little over 4 hours.
Over 4 hours.
Brian, we even do a hive inspection on this video. What you're looking at and what does it tell you when you're looking at each of these frames. So
here's what I always tell people when it comes to thinking about purchasing an online course. We know the information's out there. You could spend thousands of hours going through YouTube and find the information. But when you find somebody who's knowledgeable and can systematize the information in the proper flow that you need to receive that information, provide the description of what's going on, sort of hold your hand through the process and put it into 4 hours, that's a much better use of your time than to spend thousands of hours trying to figure out if does this person or that person know what they're talking about here on YouTube. And that's why I encourage you, for this price of $59. Think of the time you're going to save and the expertise that's distilled into that time frame.
Folks, let me talk to you a little bit about YouTube. We're on YouTube, and there's 100 others that are out there. A lot of times you don't know the background of these folks that are supposedly a professional in beekeeping. And that beekeeper might be in Michigan and you're in Florida. Beekeeping is a totally different type of hobby between those two states. And what I say to our customer service folks and in this video is my hide is on the line to give good, precise information. Because if I don't give you great information, you're not going to do business with us. And I want to have us have a business relationship in this hobby for the rest of your life and mine. So that's why we put the extra effort into doing it. We have the experience and know how to do bees.
People do business with those that they know, like, and trust.
Yes.
And that's why we're on YouTube. We want you to get to know us. We hope you like us, and we hope you come to trust us, and that the 10 years that Mountain Sweet Honey's been in business, that you'll know we stand behind our products, and thousands upon thousands, not billions and billions served like the Golden Arches might say, but thousands of customers that really appreciate the products and the support team that stands behind those products.
Brian, we're 4 products away from packaged Italian bees. And this is what you've asked for. And we've got a deal for you in about 30 minutes. So stay tuned. We'll be back in about 30 seconds. All right, folks, we're back, and the countdown is on for our Italian bee packages that we've got a great discount on. And Brian, we're going to be drawing one more name in about 35 minutes for our last free package of bees.
Put freebies in the comments or the chat there on YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Those are the 2 prerequisites.
Yeah, you got to subscribe and you got to do freebies.
And if you're already subscribed, then all you need to do is freebies.
Freebies. Yep. All right. Now we've talked about a 10 frame Ceracell top feeder. Here's the 8 frame deal. I'm not going to go through all of the same thing that we did with a 10 frame. Brian, let's put up the slide 17. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right. So those that have an 8 frame top feeder, we got the deal for you too. The website price is $33. Cyber Monday price, $25, $8 off or 21%. Use coupon code CM12, Cyber Monday 12, and you'll get your discount there. And of course, you can use the QR code up at the top, right? And use your smartphone and go directly to that product and order it online. And if you want to talk to one of our wonderful call center folks, you can call us at 706-886-1322. All right. So, Brian, let's go to slide 18. All right, let's talk a little bit about this bee brush. When do we use a bee brush? But let's go through the particulars first on this. One is our website price is $6.99. Our Cyber Monday price is $4.99. Use coupon code CM13. Again, Cyber Monday 13. and you can use the QR code up on the top right, and that will take you directly to the product. Again, that's a 28% savings. Okay, so we've got this bee brush, and basically what you want to do, let's get a medium super there, JJ. All right, so you have a super of honey, and we're going to say that there's bees all over this. And what I want to do is I want to gently take my brush and brush the bees off. And I'll do that on both sides. Now, if you don't use the product that we were showing to you earlier on this that helps get the bees off, you're going to have to do it by brush. Now, one thing I will tell you is if you use this brush, it's going to aggravate the bees. So you might want to look at a bee escape over a bee brush. But this is a natural hog hair fiber that is used here. And
wait a minute. Did you just say hog hair?
Hog hair.
Now, for some reason, that doesn't
Boar
compute.
Boar hair.
Okay, that makes some sense.
But it's the same thing. All right. Yeah. So anyhow, those bristles clean very, very well. Again, you would just use hot water and some Dawn and just wipe it off once you've washed it off on that, and it's ready to go. Now, this is a wood handle, and that will allow a better grip when you have honey on your glove and trying to grab onto this here. All right, so our bee brush with the natural hair bristles, website price $6.99, Cyber Monday price $4.99. Use coupon code CM13. Use the QR code to go directly to our website to order it, or you can call us at 706-886-1322. All right, we're going to take a 30-second break, and we'll be back with some mesh helmets, and then it is time to talk about Italian bee packages, Brian.
It's the moment you've been waiting for. Stick
All right,
with us.
Be ready, folks. This is going to get crazy.
And we're back here at Buzz TV, Cyber Monday. I'm Brian. He, of course, is Ray. And we're so grateful for each and every one of you that are checking out the live stream today. Ray, I did have a question from Robin.
Okay.
She wants to know, how do I get rid of yellow jackets?
Oh, all right.
I was a Georgia Bulldog fan. I'll tell you how we get rid of yellow jackets. We showed you that on Saturday.
That's right. All right.
My father's a tech grad, so I don't want anybody thinking that I'm somehow too biased.
There you go. All right. So one of the main things that you have to do is find where the nest is. And most of the time, yellow jackets are in the ground, and that's where you got to find them first. Now, what I have been able to do in the past is sprinkle some flour as they're coming out, and that helps you differentiate them flying versus the background color that is there. And most of the time you'll see them where they're going, and it won't be that far from your apiary. And at that point, that's when you'd want to get some insect spray and spray it down into that area. If they're really attacking your hives, they're very, very close.
All right, something good to know. Still people pouring in with lots of free bees comments. That's the key way to get signed up there for our next drawing. We still have that coming up. Several people, Ray, have said that they are going to be checking out the video course.
Hold on just a second here. Throw that back up on Melinda there. Melinda, thank you for you and your husband working hard on donating this money to a very worthy cause, and we look forward to getting this hive out to you guys. And please send us a picture. We'd love to put it up on our website and show it here on Buzz TV.
Andrew has a question about queens. Do they ever go on sale?
Hold on. You said something about our video class.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What was the question?
It was just comments about people saying they can't wait to take part in it. They think it's going to be very educational, and we know it is. And
yes,
thousands have gone through this course, and we highly recommend that you take advantage of that today for $59. Yes. It really is a sweet deal.
All right. Any queens? Any sales on queens ever? All right. That's Andrew. Andrew. Right now, we've never had an oversupply of queens, to be quite honest with you. For as long as I've been in the business, queens are always in short supply. And so I really can't say about this season, but 99% of the time, there's never a sale on queens.
All right. Good question there. If anybody has a question, feel free to put that there in the chat on both Facebook, make a Facebook comment, or leave it on the YouTube chat, and we will try to get to that. But right now, let's...
Brian, here's a great example here. Kevin T. from Hanover, Pennsylvania, he put an order in for a top frame, 10 frame top feeder, a 165-gallon holding tank, a Cirrus bee escape, and a comb capper, and he saved $123. $123, folks. That's getting serious money right there. $123 he saved. So, Kevin, thank you for your business there. Let's look at another order or two here. Jeanette S. from Greenwich, Ohio, or Greenwich, Ohio. I always have a problem on
authoritatively. just say it like you mean it, and you know what it is.
I was corrected one time by the vice president of a bank. And
that might be a little bit of a different situation,
but Jeanette, she picked up an Italian bee package shipped in April the 6th or 10th. So, Janet, thank you for your order there. And let's see here. Where are people tuning in right now from? We've got people from Abilene, Texas. We've got Baton Rouge. Is this your parents watching us?
I don't know. Could be.
All right. Mom and Dad, keep them in line. All right. Atoka, Arkansas, or Tennessee. I can't tell on that one there, but Barberville, Kentucky. Welcome aboard. And Chicago continues just to blow up. And one place that I have been, and it feels like you're out in the middle of nowhere, Alpena, Michigan.
They got great barbecue there.
There's an old Air Force base that's up there, and it's like 5 miles long, and it was part of the National Strategic Defense during the Kennedy years. And it was really cool to see that place up there. All right, so let's move on here
quickly. Jenny says, "Woohoo! Just bought another box of bees and a comb capper."
All right, Jenny, thank you,
awesome.
You again, and folks, we love this time that we can interact with you guys and ladies, and just tell you from our personal perspective, we appreciate your business and look forward to serving you for many years to come. All right, so now we've got the mesh helmet. Website price is $18.25, which is a great price. But Cyber Monday, get the hatchet out, $14.99. That is a 22% savings. Use coupon code CM14, Cyber Monday 14. And of course, the QR code is up on the top right hand side. That will take you directly to the product and you can order it there. Also, you can call us and talk to one of our wonderful customer service center folks at 706 886 1322. Okay, let's talk a little bit about this helmet. I personally use a helmet, and here's some of the reasons why. And I don't think on this camera it will show, but this is mesh, which means as the heat comes off my head, it will evaporate up through there. And on the inside, we'll just talk a little bit about the construction. First of all, I mean, this is pretty heavy duty, but it's fiber, all 100% fiber. It's got a leather inside. It's got a sweatband here. And this is also adjustable back here on the back side. So if you have a small head or a bowling ball head like I do, this is the helmet for you. You can tighten it or expand it on that side there. One of the things, Brian, that you're going to see in beekeeping is in those March early months here in the South, it can get cold. And I remember it was like 40 some degrees on our first ship date. I had bees clumped all over the top of my helmet because they could feel the heat and they wanted to get close to the heat.
This question ties into that from our friend My Humble Honeybees. Can you add a veil?
Yes, the veil actually goes over this and then goes down. So this is left open, but the brim is covered by an elastic and mesh normally on that there.
All right. Thanks for asking
All
that
right.
question. Again, if you have questions about any of the products that you see that are on sale today, I hope that you will ask those. Let me get that deal back up on the screen real quick. Coupon code CM14 for this mesh helmet opportunity to save 22% today.
All right, Brian, let's go on ahead. We're not going to take a break here. Let's talk about our winner. Do we have a winner, Aubrey, on the bee packages? She's looking at me in panic, sheer panic.
She's going to draw a winner for us.
All right, Brian?
All right. Let's see what we've got here, and let's get both of us back up on screen here. Hello. All right. Can I announce winner?
Yes. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Amy Neese.
All right.
Could be nice, but I'm going to say it authoritatively and say it's Amy Neese.
Good.
And
congratulations, Amy.
From Fayetteville, North Carolina.
All right.
Might be up at one of the military bases up there.
Could be.
Amy, would you reach out to Aubrey at mountainsweethoney.com. That's her email address.
Yes.
Aubrey at mountainsweethoney.com. And then she'll coordinate with you your package of free Italian honeybees. Thank you, Amy, for watching. And again, congratulations.
Yes, Amy, we appreciate you tuning in to see us today. Now, for those that did not win today, here is the deal. Let's talk about the deal here. Brian, put up slide 21. All right, there we go. Italian bee package. This is shipped only. We'll talk about local pickup next. Shipped only, website price $132. Folks, you cannot find any bee packages for $132 anywhere. But guess what? Cyber Monday today, $122, $10 off. We've never done this, folks. Never have done this. Coupon code CM15, Cyber Monday 15. All right, so what do you get when with this package? First of all, it's a 3-pound package, roughly 10,000 worker bees that are in there, a couple drones, and a newly mated queen. So that's what comes with this. Now, you have a choice of many different dates from mid-March to early May. And this gives you a lot of flexibility. Now, if you're not sure what a good date for your locality is, call us 706-886-1322. And and we'll help you figure out what the best date is for the shipping. Now, we ship twice a week, and we have one pickup date, and we'll go through that for local pickup. Now, the Italian honeybees are the most gentle of all honeybees. They're easy to work with, they're not aggressive, and over 90% of the beekeepers have Italian honeybees. Now, one thing that you will need to keep in mind is they have a very fast buildup of brood in the spring. So as soon as the maple pollen starts coming in and some nectar, that Italian queen is going to lay a lot of eggs, which means you've got to get another super on there so they do not swarm. But the Italian bees are used as a benchmark on every other bee that's out there here in the US. And that includes Carniolans, Russians, and Caucasians. They are the benchmark. So here's the deal. We've got this going through 6 p.m. tonight. Folks, 6 p.m. At that point, we got to cut it off. All right. So here's the deal again. Website price $132, Cyber Monday price $122. If you put in the coupon code CM15, you'll get $10 off per package. Limit 3 packages per customer. And again, use the QR code up in the top right, and that will take you directly to place the order. And if you want to call us, you can call us at 706-886-1322.
And that's let me jump in if you don't mind, Ray,
Yep.
because we will do a replay of this live stream starting
Yes.
around 1 o'clock. It takes an hour or so just to get some logistics into place. So if you're watching the replay, you've only got till 6 p.m. on Cyber Monday to take advantage of this. After that, that particular deal,
it's gone.
Poof, it's gone, even though some of the others will be going on a little bit later. But in terms of the package bees, make that decision and place that order by 6 tonight on Cyber Monday.
All right. So 6 p.m. tonight, which is November the 28th, Cyber Monday. All right. Now, Brian, let's go to the next slide. All right. For those that love to drive in to see us because you like to pick up your beekeeping supplies while you come by to see us, we've got the local pickup at the same exact deal, but you have a coupon code of CM16. You get $10 off, which is a huge deal this time of the year. You won't find bees this cheap anywhere on the internet or even at the discounted price. So $132 is a great price, but we're doing this today till 6 p.m. Use the QR code on the top right, and it will take you directly to our website. And this is for a 3-pound package of bees, local pickup only. And again, come by and see us. We'd love to see you during bee season. And again, these are Italian bees, the benchmark of the industry.
Can I jump in with a question?
Yep.
I'm throwing it up on the screen right now. It's from Russell. Are packages treated for Varroa prior to shipping? If not, any concern with treating the package after they are installed?
Okay. I don't know where Russell is located, so I don't know when his will ship. But generally speaking, we do not have the bees treated until May, and that's when Varroa begins to become present. So typically, you do not have to treat these bees when you receive them. And if we were shipping into July or August, then yes, you would want to treat the bees. But generally speaking, no, you will not have to treat the bees when you receive them.
No, thank you, Russell, for the question. Definitely a good question.
Yes.
CM16, Italian bee package. This is the pickup package. Any information you need to let people know about pickup?
Well, our pickup dates start on Thursday morning and go through noon on Saturday. So our business hours are 9 to 5 each day, except on Saturday we close at noon. Brian, I'd like to give a shout out on some of these orders. A Carousel Bee Escape 10 frame that was purchased by Chris W. in Piedmont,
Thank
South
you, Chris.
Carolina. See a lot of South Carolina orders coming in today. And here's one. It is Roger K. again from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Roger, appreciate this extra business that you're giving us. Cotton smoker fuel, metal frame gripper, a Buzz TV large shirt in blue.
Hold up one of those shirts again here. Just we'll throw you up on camera number 1 here. Okay. We'll throw you up on camera number 1.
All right. So that's the front of it, folks.
With the Buzz TV logo.
And then you got Brian and I having fun on the back side. And it says catch the Buzz TV. And then gives mountainsweethoney.com. And these are just caricatures of us, but we thought that was the best thing for this shirt.
The focus group said do not use the actual photographs. Go with some sort of a caricature. So
he got a comb capper also, hive stand, and then he picked up the deal that we're running on the premium training for the boot camp. He picked one of those up too, and saved himself $57 on this order here. So thank you again, Roger, for your business. And here's another one. The beekeeper training, Kimberly D in Harmony, North Carolina. She saved $40 just on that order right there. Then we've got we'll go to Mike M in Huntsville, Alabama. You know where that is?
Did you say Huntsville?
Huntsville. Not Huntsville, Huntsville.
Is that Huntsville's baby brother? No, I do not know where Huntsville is.
All right. Well, anyhow, he picked up a metal hive stand, 3 of them, Brian, and a Southeast polliner wildflower seed, and a case of Hive Alive pollen patties. He saved himself $40 right there. Mike, I appreciate your business there. And let's look at this next one here. This is Paul A. from Pass Christian, Mississippi. And he picked up a package of bees to be shipped to him in early March, which is the prime date for him. And guess what, Brian? He got the $10 off, just like what we were talking about just a minute ago.
You can as well.
He was cashing in. All right. Well, folks, we're about to wrap it up for today.
But you're waiting for me to remind you what the but is, right?
But what?
You promised a deal on something.
Okay. All right. So what we have, give me just a minute here because I've got to share a coupon code with everybody here. And I appreciate you reminding me of that, Brian. Okay. So this is a honey supply, and it's a 165-pound holding tank. And it's got 2 latches, one on each side to keep any kind of insects out of your honey. And hold on here, I'm about to it. Okay.
And the reason that we're bringing this back is I understand it was one of the most popular items purchased during Black Friday. And we figured if you guys are really wanting this, why not extend the savings?
Okay. So it's a 165-pound holding tank, and it comes with a plastic honey gate to it. And let's see you'll find this product if you go to beekeeping supplies and then down to honey supplies, and it will be on the end of the first page. Now, let's get you a coupon code because this is $100 off, Brian. $100 off on it. I don't know anybody that's offering this
That's why it was so popular on Friday.
Yeah. It was crazy. All right. So let me do a little magic here. All right. The code is B as in boy, F as in Frank, 19. Black Friday 19. We're going to hold that over. And that's $100 off on that. And that is normally, let me go back here.
I've put that up on the screen in case you missed it.
Right, good.
BF19, the code there to take advantage of that $100 savings.
And it's normally $279, We marked it down to $255, and now you get $100 off in that. So you're getting it for $155. Excellent deal on that there. All right, Brian, am I forgetting anything else?
The replay coming up at 1
Yes.
o'clock. If there's somebody else that you think needs to watch this, you want to watch it again, be checking mountainsweethoney.com, the Facebook page for Mountain Sweet Honey, and of course, Mountain Sweet Honey there on YouTube to watch that replay.
You know, Brian, this has been wildly successful. We're going to do this again next year. And we might even do this going into bee season in March, is coming back with you guys and maybe have several hours where we just sit around and talk about products, put them on sale, and let everybody have a good time on that.
And of course, that's what Buzz TV is all
Yes.
about, is giving you guys the education, bringing you some interviews with experts in the field and occasional flash sales as well. So always opportunities to save money, but it's not just about selling product. It's about helping you enjoy beekeeping, whether you're at the professional, semi-professional, or the hobbyist level. We want you to learn as much as you can. I'm in the learning stage. Ray's got a little bit of a head start on me, but together we can have a fun community that just enjoys each other's company. And the way the world has changed, these live streams are a wonderful way just to interact with our tribe. And we consider you guys part of the tribe. And thank you for inviting us into your homes today.
And folks, we will be going to once a month starting in December. And we got Dr. Jamie Ellis coming on to talk to us on a subject or two. So all updates that when we're going to be going live will be on our website and on Facebook. And so you'll be able to know when our next broadcast is. I think, wasn't it December the 10th, Brian, our next one?
Yeah, we'll be letting people know there on our socials. That sounds right, but any adjustments that we need to make, we will certainly get that information out.
No, it's not December the 10th. I think it's December the 15th, folks. But
Aubrey wants us to repeat the cutoff time for deals, and I would also add to that, let's talk one more time about the free shipping aspect on how you're going to handle that, since so many people are just placing these as individual orders, but in the aggregate, will they be able to save?
For example, Roger up in Philadelphia, he's placed a couple of orders today. What we'll do is just combine them all together. If they equal $125 or more, he will be refunded all of the shipping that was there. Now, if you only placed one order and it was above $125, you got free shipping immediately. Now, with that said, we'll go back through the orders from Friday and, of course, here on Monday and see if there's anybody that qualifies for those refunds. And we'll be issuing those on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. All right.
I think that wraps up our live stream.
Folks, thank you for joining us here on Cyber Monday. It takes a lot of work, and I want to thank Brian and Aubrey for the work that they've done to get us to this point. I would say, Brian, it has taken several hundred hours to be able to pull this off, and I want to thank everybody for their help on that side. And until we see you next time, we'll say goodbye for now. Take care, folks, and have a wonderful, wonderful Cyber Monday.